James Gunn has teased a number of 600th Comics characters who might appear in upcoming projects for the new DCU ever since he was named co-chair and co-CEO of DC Studios. The DCEU, which was confusing and disorganized, was renamed into the DCU due to declining box office success for DC Studios movies in recent years. This decision was probably inspired by MCU, which will create new films with the Suicide Squad director James Gunn at the helm. The studio's new approach wants to develop a cohesive plot and carry it forward while consolidating iconic characters from the now-defunct DCEU, including Superman and Batman. Recently, James Gunn and co-CEO Peter Safran assumed their new positions, with James Gunn promising to lead the studio in a new direction and begin to increase demand for DC projects. Since then, Gunn has been quite active on social media, uploading pictures of several lesser-known DC Comics characters, which has sparked conjecture about which characters may eventually appear in future DCU productions on the big screen. While there are still a few DCEU films remaining in production, such as The Flash, everything is expected to change with the June 2023 release of The Flash, which is said to be fully resetting the fictional DC Studios universe for the better. Here are those movies. Number 1. Superman. Superman, an extraterrestrial from the planet Krypton who was raised on Earth and acquired incredible, superhuman skills like as increased strength, impenetrable skin, laser vision, and flight, is perhaps one of the most well-known figures in all superhero culture. In recent years, Henry Cavill has played Superman in the DC movies Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. He also had a fleeting appearance in Black Adam's mid-credits sequence. Cavill's interpretation of Clark Kent has grown to be quite polarizing even if it is still highly popular, so there needs to be a change under Gunn's new direction. James Gunn's leadership of 600 Studios' creative team may be fantastic for Henry Cavill's Superman, possibly bringing the character's lighter side in line with Gunn's past works, The Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy. The fact that James Gunn tweeted a picture of the renowned hero on his first day of work suggests that he's not afraid to focus on the renowned character on a more personal level. Cavill himself has hinted that his appearance at the end of Black Adam will be the start of some big changes for the character. Number 2. Lobo. Lobo is an over-the-top caricature of an intergalactic bounty hunter and mercenary, born on the planet Zarnia, who became a tremendously popular hero for the publisher back in the 1990s. He serves as DC Comics' response to Marvel's anti-hero characters such as Cable, Wolverine, and the Punisher. Since 2009, DC had been working on a movie about Lobo with directors like Guy Ritchie and Michael Bay set to helm. Unfortunately, the project never found any success. However, the comment on James Gunn's teaser for the character, "Happy to be here," could now imply that the character is closer than anticipated. James Gunn, who has achieved great success elevating the wittier and funnier characters to superstardom at both Marvel Studios and DC, looks to be the ideal choice to play the role of Lobo. Over the years, a number of well-known actors have expressed interest in playing the role, including Jeffrey Dean Morgan from The Walking Dead, Dave Bautista in a transfer from Marvel Studios, and even Jason Momoa from Aquaman in one perplexing twist. Momoa clearly fits the bill, but unless Aquaman is recast to fit the new DC universe, it might be quite confusing for viewers. Number 3. Mr. Terrific. James Gunn's tease was perhaps one of the more overt because he just uploaded an image of Mr. Terrific from DC Comics without any kind of explanation. In the comics, Michael Holt is the second person to assume the identity of Mr. Terrific, a man with a genius-level intellect and an eidetic memory who is invulnerable to technology owing to a mystery mask. James Gunn's new vision for 600 Studios should center on Mr. Terrific since he is a lesser-known character, and he has experience bringing underdogs to the fore. In the CW Arrowverse series Arrow, one version of Mr. Terrific was originally played by Echo Kellum. However, this character was given the name Curtis Holt and underwent some minor adaptations to better match the tone of the show. Since Michael Holt's Mr. Terrific has never had a live-action leading role, James Gunn may be more motivated than ever to make this exceptional hero a household name. Holt eventually rises to the position of chairman of the Justice Society of America, making him a significant character who merits plenty of screen time in Gunn's new DC universe. Number 4. Deadman. One day before he was named co-CEO, on October 31, 2022, James Gunn made his first tease. A picture of Deadman and Gunn wishing his fans a happy Halloween was included in the message. Boston Brand, a former trapeze acrobat who was slain by a villain known as the Hood, turned into a ghost and became the mysterious DC Comics character known as Deadman. The capacity to inhabit any living thing is a gift from the Hindu god Ramakrishna to Deadman's spirit, who uses it to track down his killer and exact revenge. Deadman has recently appeared as a member of the Justice League Dark, indicating that this may be the next phase for Gunn's new DC universe. Warner Media and Bad Robot collaborated on a Justice League Dark World for movies and television in 2020, and J.J. Abrams was revealed as the executive producer of a TV show with Justice League Dark characters in April of that same year. If Gunn's direction is given to this series, it may be the ideal approach for DC Studios to increase the number of heroes in the DCU while also creating more intimate stories, as seen with Moon Knight, Daredevil Born Again, and Hawkeye from Marvel Studios. It would be preferable to shift some attention away from DC's more well-known heroes. Number 5. Jonah Hex. Since Josh Brolin played him in the 2010 film Jonah Hex, he has featured as a character in DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and he has had a lengthy career in DC animation productions. Jonah Hex has had more of a career in live action than anybody else apart from Superman that James Gunn has teased on Twitter. In honor of Hex's 50th anniversary in DC Comics, James Gunn shared a picture of the character on November 16, 2022. Although it was the anniversary, this message was very similar to his prior hints for prospective DCU characters, indicating that a new Hex adaptation would be in the works soon. If Jonah Hex were to be included into the new DC universe, there would be a ton of material from which to pull. The cynical bounty hunter might provide the new brand with some gritty projects, led by the well-liked hero. Given James Gunn's well-known love of Western films, it's probable that we'll be seeing this gruff cowboy on the big screen very soon. It can only be good news for DC Studios that James Gunn has been so active on social media. He wants to spread the word and generate interest in the potential plot lines for these new DC Universe storylines. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.